So this was the first Layton game that I was introduced to, thanks to my nephew, actually. He gave me the Diabolical Box game one day and was like, here, you can have it. I guess he didn't like it because he didn't get very far. But I had a blast solving all the puzzles, but this was like, wow, maybe 2010. Hope everyone's having a good day. Enter my name. L. O. Y. D. I still remember from the last time we played a Layton game, the letter system here was totally janky. This is a work of fiction. Characters, groups, and event. That was too fast.
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it. Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
Depends on the type of box you're talking about. Nothing going on in my mind that's naughty.
There it is.
Herschel, Layton, and Luke once again. And we know who that is. That is Flora. There's the inspector. Inspector Butthead. I've always wanted to ride in a train with a room like that.
Yes, I can certainly see why some call the Molenteri Express a cruise ship on rails.
This sofa's great!
Now, don't forget, Luke. A gentleman pays attention to his manners.
Good lesson
in
learned.
every setting.
Gentleman or gentlewoman. But yeah, the trains I'm on, I always went on coach, and like I'm in like the regular seat, you just sit forward, none of the real rooms. One day, if I ever have a chance to do it, I'd like to get a room like they're sitting in now and just like see some of like the states, kind of like those tours, but they're expensive.
So what's the actual story behind the Elysian box anyway? All who open it die, huh? Sounds awfully fishy to me.
Perhaps so, but we've seen it happen with our very own eyes.
Ooh.
The answer is out there, Luke, but I just need to find it.
We will. I know it.
What if it's like you open it, it's like a really spoiled piece of food, like super omega spoiled food, and it just kills you? To my dear friend Lloyd.
There was a box that was rumored to kill anyone who opened it. At first, neither the professor nor I believed it. But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
A few days earlier.
Luke, have a look here.
Oh, what's that, Professor?
It's a letter from my dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Is everything all right?
My dear Herschel, knowing you, I imagine you've already heard of the relic known as the Elysian box.
I don't know why I like the name Elysian so much, but that is just a good name. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 had a play called Elysian, and it's sort of similar to this.
This strange antique is infamous for killing anyone who opens it.
It looks incredibly gaudy.
Truth be told, I'm a bit dubious of the box's murderous reputation. But you know how I am. Once something piques my interest, I simply must get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I can get that. Like, you're about to work on a task. You don't want to leave it half finished. You want to get it all done in one go.
That's why I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally in my possession. What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box.
Instead of opening it, you should lick it.
For the moment, let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet.
Just lick it! Licking things is all. It works for everything!
Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid.
But I was stupid enough to do it anyway.
But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering.
Well, you screwed
In
yourself.
the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the work I've started here.
Because my hindsight is just that awful.
Your friend, Andrew Schrader.
Hello there, Jet. How are you? We're doing a Professor Layton game tonight.
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit. I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Well, he just admitted he opened the box, so gonna say yes.
Well, your intuition's usually spot on. I say we head out right away.
I hope you and Court and C are doing well. Doing pretty well. Good. Let's see. The Elysian box is an antique said to bring death upon any who dare open its lid. According to rumors, the box has already claimed many lives and is feared in many parts of the world. Could this strange item truly exist? Luke, before we go, would you be so kind as to fetch my car keys? They're in one of the drawers in that desk. Sure thing, Professor. If there's something you wish to inspect, Luke, simply give it a tap. Because we need the instructions once again. Luke must find the keys to the Professor's car. Search by tapping on the desk drawers. How about I tap everywhere but the dresser drawers? Look at all these thick books. No wonder the Professor's so smart. You're not going to give me anything extra, are you? Fine. I'll do what you want me to do, game. Oh, here we are, Professor. Got Layton's keys. Many thanks, Luke. Now, let's get moving. You do know how to move about, don't you, Luke? You bet I do. Let's see. First off, I tap the shoe in the lower right corner. Then I just tap one of the little arrows that appear to move to that direction. That's exactly right. Anytime you want to move, start by giving the shoe icon a tap. Go on, try it out. Because you have the attention span of a rodent. That's the way, my boy. One can't investigate properly without first doing a little legwork, as they say. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Now, shall we head off? Look at all the appointments and meetings posted here. Luke, before we set out, it would be wise of us to confirm the location of the doctor's flat. During one of his visits some time ago, he was kind enough to leave me a map to his home. The map, as you can see, is a rather unusual piece of cartography. Look here, Luke. Puzzle? It's a puzzle! Sure enough, just like the first game. Oh, how clever! The map itself is a puzzle. Professor, do you mind if I take a crack at it? I just know I can solve this one. Puzzle number 1. Dr. Schrader's map. And the map to Dr. Schrader's home. Oh, it kept the same music as the first game. Several pieces in the center have been cut out. Restore the map by inserting the missing pieces in the correct spots. Touch a piece with your stylus to grab it. Then slide your stylus to move the selected piece across the screen. You can't rotate the pieces. It may sound simple, but don't forget that you can move or remove pieces, including the one already in the middle of the map. Alright, so I can move that. And Stitches gave me the clue of you can move the middle one. I'm just trying to see if... Find what connects. Oh, wait. This one goes here because of the green. So that's a gimme. Here looks good. Is one of the map pieces a dummy? Oh! Does this work? No, that looks way better. Okay. How about... there. And then... there! We're good!
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
Excellent work. Now hop to it. You gotta get to Dr. Schrader's apartment. All about Pickerats. Evening, Lloyd. Evening, Quartzy. Good to see you. Hope everything's good. Pickerats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more Pickerats a puzzle's worth, the tougher it is. We've been through this once before. Twice before, actually. Excellent. With our destination confirmed, we are ready to pay the doctor a visit. Come now. Ah, merry old England. Merry old Leighton-mobile. Nice loft. Pretty good, pretty good. About to make dinner before another late night drive into the mountains. Just be careful. I don't know how good the lighting is there. Just watch where you drive. I do believe we found the doctor's building. But which flat is his? That, I'm afraid, I don't know. But thinking on it now, the letter I received did mention something about this place. Which means we get another puzzle! The doctor's home. Find Dr. Schrader's window for the details in his letter. Oh, the only light is the moon if the moon is out. Yeah, that just warrants me just telling you, please be careful. In the morning, I often waken to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Oh, hello, Snake. Hey, I think you're the only one streaming PL right now, and I love this game. Good to meet you. I actually streamed 2 other Professor Laytons. I did Professor Layton in the Curious Village, and I did Catriel Layton in the Millionaire's Conspiracy. I love Layton puzzles. So right now, I just started Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. So please feel free to relax and enjoy. And if I get stuck on a puzzle, maybe you can kind of nudge me to the right answer. In the morning, I often awaken to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window, take a single sip of my tea, and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore, you know? Circle the window from which the doctor views the sunrise. Okay. Often awaken to the sound of music drifting in from a nearby flat. So you're singing. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window. Layton games are a special interest of mine. It's currently 1:16 a.m. and insomnia set in. This is exactly what is needed. Hey, even better if it helps you get to sleep. I've been down that road. Alright, so there's only 3 flags. So this one. Oh, no, there's 4 flags. This one and this one. But we can eliminate that because there's already a guy in it. This is closed, not a flag. Take a single sip of my tea and turn my attention to the morning sun. Not many flats in London have a view of the sunrise anymore. You can't see the sunrise from here and from below here. This means the only one it could be is this. He's in that one.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah!
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's right. Now that you know where it is, head for the doctor's home. Just barge right in. Even if he's completely nude getting dressed, just barge right in. Unless I'm mistaken, I think we found the right flat. Now follow me, Luke. We're going up. Oh, I nearly forgot. Before we leave, let's review how to use this trunk. To open the trunk, just tap the icon in the upper right corner of the screen. Oh, Luke's talking. Sorry. Inside, there's all sorts of helpful information filed away under different icons. Touch an icon to use it. And to save the progress we've made during our investigation, just tap the icon marked Save. This icon is a puzzle index. Tap it to view all the puzzles we've encountered thus far. Solved puzzles are marked with a check, and those we've yet to finish are blank. Puzzles we've already finished can be replayed by selecting them from this screen. Also, the index shows the locations of unsolved puzzles we've tried so that we may revisit them. Tap the journal icon to display my personal notes on key story... Okay, now I don't know who's talking. So whenever you need to access the trunk, just give it a tap. Hello, good sir. Hello there, mister. Never seen you around here before. Want to hear something useful? Check it out. See that mailbox right over there? Try tapping it, will ya? Hit coins! They make a return! Brilliant! That's a hit coin you found there. You ever work a puzzle and get stuck? It's times like that when I bet you'd fancy a hint, yeah? Well, when that happens, you can trade in those shiny hint coins for hints. They're scattered all over the place, which means you should always be on the lookout for them. Tap on anything suspicious, okay? Good. Well, that's all I had to say. You take it easy, mister. Alright, let's see what other coins I might be able to find. There's another one. Oh, the flowers are blooming. I wonder who takes care of them. Most likely the person who owns the whole building. Ooh, there's gotta be something here. There's like way too many things I could click on. Are you... Not a single hit coin! Oops. Well, since we're here, let's save. And that means puzzle. This is Dr. Schrader's flat, I'm sure of it. Andrew, are you home? It's Herschel. Herschel Layton. Sir, are you there? Doctor! I don't hear anyone in there, Professor. What if he's... There's no time for speculation now, Luke. We must get this door open immediately. It seems to be locked from the inside. But without a key, there's no way to get in. Ah, of course! In my haste, I forgot about these keys the doctor included in his letter. 3 weird-shaped keys that no locksmith would ever make. Quick, Professor, let me try them on the door. Huh? That's strange. It doesn't seem like any of these keys work on the lock. Luke, don't you see? Dr. Schrader has set before us yet another puzzle to solve. Because that's the kind of dingleberry he seems to be. The right key. Which key opens the door? As you might expect, the key won't open the door if its shape won't let it pass through the keyhole. Use a stylus to fit keys to the lock. Examine each key carefully and use your stylus to move. Kaze! Thank you for the tier 1 sub! Let me give you a quick shout out, my friend. I hope you've been well, by the way. You've been playing Graveyard Keeper still, huh? FNAF getting closer.
I'm alright.
Yep, 8 more people to sub, and my nightmare begins.
I took out a lot of them.
Well, I could always push that to a regular 3-hour stream, if anything. Provided my mentality can hold it, because I don't do well with spooky stuff. But, yeah. Alright, so we have to try and put keys in, but he's already told us that he's used all 3 keys inside. DJ with the follow! Thank you very much, my friend! I haven't made any progress on Graveyard in a couple of weeks. Oh, it's been a little while. Oh, really? Because I gotta renew my sub today. Maybe I should alter it to maybe a full stream's worth of FNAF. Ugh. How's it going? It's going good. We're doing puzzles, as you can see. Professor Layton, the diabolical box for the DS. But yeah, Luke tried all 3 keys, and they did not fit, he said. So there's only one thing we can do. We have to flip this sucker. And I think it's this one. Oh, it's not that one. Maybe this one? There we go.
Here goes.
At least I didn't get penalized on that first key choice.
That was almost too easy.
That's right. Did it take you a while to figure out that the portion of the key resembling the grip was actually the part that fit the keyhole? Answers can often be found in the most unlikely of places. Especially when questions become so wordy that you kind of can ignore half of it. Puzzle DS game? Yes. We have a dead man!
Yeah. And true.
Kiss me. What?
How could this have happened?
He just said in his letter that curiosity got the better of him, so this isn't news to anyone.
This is terrible, Professor. Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he tried to open it?
I honestly don't know, Luke. But that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
Luke, scrub your hands. Why, bro? Just do it. Scrub so hard your fingerprints come off.
Yeah.
We have a money bill?
A train ticket
Oh.
for the Moulinteri Express.
Now, this is strange. Look, there's no destination written on this ticket.
You get on the train, you never leave.
Have you ever seen a train ticket that didn't say where it was taking you?
Yes, very strange indeed.
Alright, we got a train ticket. A single ticket with no visible destination was discovered in Dr. Schrader's home. It appears to be for the Moulinteri Express. Where exactly is it supposed to take its owner? Hello, Inspector Chalmy.
Excuse me.
Huh? Hey, it's you!
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the name.
Yep.
You two found the body, did you?
Not a smart thing to do, kid!
No, Luke. Let him go.
He probably thinks he's the one guy from the first game.
Listen here, Luke.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh, his face doesn't come off. He's the real deal.
This always reminded me of the movie Polar Express as a kid, and I think it is just because they were both the only train things I knew. You know, come to think of it, I don't know too many train movies. Besides Polar Express. Okay, I'm actually drawing a blank. Oh, hello, computer guy. Yep, this is the real Inspector Chalmy.
What in the blazes? That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
Well, your face did stretch a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if it was taffy.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. I was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear, young ones these days have no manners.
In this day and age, the kid went and did that, he'd probably get arrested.
My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself.
I
My
knew there was a
research
more
leader.
recent train movie, but I couldn't figure out the title. Murder on the Orient Express. I knew it was a detective
I'm a
one.
professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
And I'm his apprentice, Luke.
Interesting. So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you?
You know, that does come up as a red flag, I'm not gonna lie.
Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Runaway Train and Train to Busan are both very good train movies. Unfortunately, I'm not a moviegoer, so I don't think I'll probably ever watch any of those movies.
Well, it's really none of my concern. I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you?
Snowpiercer also involves a train. The Mummy also involved a train, too.
Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
You got it, Professor.
Withholding evidence? How dare you, Layton?
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here? A murder?
Moida.
Or was the crime self-inflicted? Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in. I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight. Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case, yes, I'm sure
It was a ghost.
the old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be?
Ghosts.
It's true that the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door was locked, Inspector. Still, I'd hesitate to say that this room was completely closed off from the outside. Is that so? Please elaborate. Isn't it obvious?
I mean, we're surrounded by
There's something
windows.
quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked. Eh? It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector.
Honestly, his nose is super tiny.
I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh? I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job. Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple. And there's what caused it.
I hate people that come to conclusions like that immediately. Dinosaur!
This, it's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken. I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. Here's what probably happened. The old fellow turned on a light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
No, this thing resides in his own home. He wouldn't be shocked by that.
But this is the doctor's own...
Yeah, look!
Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
People have a way of becoming...
Yeah, I see that open window, too.
Not that you'd understand, boy.
Well, you're right about that. I don't think I understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think? The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility. But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet. Oh, really?
Layton got the big old brain inside of that old top hat of his.
Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
What do you mean, Professor?
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
Is it clicky? Oh, it's puzzle time! A secure room. Speaking of movies, have you ever seen the Layton movie? Yes, I saw that one movie, Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva. I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. With its windows opening out into thin air 8 stories up and its door securely bolted, you might think that this room is inaccessible from the outside. However, a single unusual detail reveals the truth of what went on here. Your job is to look around the room by tapping the arrows and find this detail. Once you've got it, circle the area with your stylus and choose Submit to give your answer. Make sure to circle only one object. Okay, we have the window. Oh! There's a blind torn here. Is there anything else? Oh, hey, tell me. And Layton. It's gotta be this, right? Oh, please redraw your circle. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's that.
Here goes.
Yes!
Piece of cake.
Nice eye. For some reason, part of the curtain shown here has been ripped clear off.
Of course. This window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
You can't learn to put 2 and 2 together, you dummy.
exited the building through this window, and I'll bet he's our culprit.
I'd say that's a sound theory. Well done, my boy.
Oh, yes. Sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Liar!
Yeah, I agree with Luke here. You're a big old liar.
Shh, Luke, listen. I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us.
Why does Luke sound like the boy from Tootsie Roll commercial? I don't know. I also don't know what a Tootsie Roll is. Or do you mean Tootsie Roll?
What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
Evidence!
It's an old photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original image.
I don't remember the old Tootsie Roll commercials, honestly. Puzzle? Oh no! Its own category. Torn fragments of a photograph were found in the late doctor's hand. In its current state, it's impossible to make out the contents of the photo. What could it be depicting?
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene. Get your hands off that.
Yeah, I figured he's gonna
What is this anyway?
grab that.
Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now out with the both of you.
Just kick him straight in the groin, Leighton. Don't even worry about being a gentleman. He doesn't even deserve your gentlemanliness.
Ah, but we're not done!
Dr. Schrader indicated that he was in possession of the Elysian box, yet there was nothing resembling such an artifact in his home. Do you think the person who did this to him was after the box? It's an interesting theory, but for the moment, that's all it is. However, it is my belief that we hold a clue to understanding today's events, namely that ticket. The Military Express ticket, right, Professor? Correct, Luke. I believe that the trip aboard the Military Express is in order. And that catches us up to where the cutscene came to be, I believe. Somebody managed to steal the Elysian box from Dr. Schrader's home without leaving behind a single implicating clue. Who could have made off with the box? Do you suspect we'll find the key to unlocking this mystery on the train? Dr. Schrader did his best to point us toward the Military Express, should something happen to him. Sure as fog on a London morning, I know this train will lead us to the answers we seek. On a train, 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 on a train.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city, unaware of the secrets that awaited them down those iron tracks.
Who's talking? Chapter 1, The Legendary Military Express. Gosh, just look at this place, Professor. It's so posh, I feel like I should be wearing a monocle. Haha, quite so, Luke. Every decoration and detail in this room is more decadent than the last. I'd wager the rest of the train is just as grand. How would you like to go exploring for a bit? Oh, explore nothing, I'm clicking on crap. Coin. It's always nice to have a light around. Another coin. And we got a puzzle. Look at that, Luke. Your bag is wide open, and your belongings are scattered everywhere. That's everyone's suitcase whenever you're on a trip. Oops, I guess they are. You should put your things away before we walk around the train. Puzzle number 5, Luke's trunk. Luke's belongings are all over the place and need to be packed away in his trunk. Why does he have a boomerang? Use your stylus to move individual objects into the trunk and make sure that none of them overlap. When you think everything has been placed neatly into the trunk, tap submit. First, I want to see what the hell he brought with him, because he brought a boomerang for some unknown reason. I love playing suitcase Tetris. He brought a teddy bear. He brought a book. I don't know. What's this? I mean, it's got a lollipop, like, on the wrapper, so I'm guessing this is like a bag of candy? Cooking stuff on a train where he's going to be served food anyway. And clothes. I guess it's a harmonica. I don't think I can turn things, can I? No. You're a big boy. That looks good. Alright, there. Oh no, shift this over to here. Oh no! Where'd I make the boo-boo? Ooh, this makes me mad. Urgh. Where did I flub up? Alright, take everything out. Let's work with the really oblong-shaped one first. Get that out of the way. That seems to be the biggest problem at the moment. Although, I do believe this was correct here. Okay. Because just this here fitting like here, it just seems snug to me. I have an open space here now. Luke, stop bringing your crap! Urgh. Oh. Not... I'm close. Wait! Yes! Finally!
Let's see if this works.
Woo!
Piece of cake.
Good work. Luke should be able to close the bag easily now. Whew, it was a tight squeeze, but everything's finally packed away. A bit of planning will prevent this type of scrambling in the future. You're right. and I do feel better with everything put away. Come on, Professor. Let's look around some more. Too much junk in the trunk. And another puzzle right off the bat. Oh, ew, Professor. The sugar is covered with ants. Oh dear. I'll have to remember to get sugar for my tea elsewhere. Curious, though, isn't it? How did they get here? Perhaps this puzzle will shed some light on things. Puzzle 17. The worker ant. Busy ants work tirelessly carrying food back to their nest. One day, one such ant was returning with food when he bumped into an acquaintance in front of the nest. Whoa there, doofus! Don't you know that you took the longest path possible back to the nest? Aren't you surprised we ants know the English language? Think about where you're going, man! Knowing that the ant never traveled the same area twice, can you trace the path he walked to get his nest? To his nest. Longest path. Oh no, there was a puzzle like this last game! And I did horrible with it. Oh wait, didn't I work backwards? That looks good.
Just leave it to me.
No!
Oops, that wasn't right.
Think hard about the clues you've been given again. Longest path possible back to the nest. I feel as if we need to use this middle road here. Try this?
Here goes.
Well, I can't lose any more
Sorry,
pick
I
rats,
lost that one.
but I am determined to get this one. I'll have to trial and error it, I guess.
Well,
But they
I'm
look
stumped.
long, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I have to try not to go towards these smaller ones. The longer, the better. Oh, Snake! Thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully your insomnia isn't too bad and you're starting to lull to sleep. Okay, maybe this one.
Let's see if this works.
Yes! I may have got the lowest amount of pick rats, but at least I solved it. That's right. Perhaps all the heavy lifting kept this little ant from thinking about his path home. If only he thought about where he was going, he could have saved himself a lot of walking. Aw, look at the sad little ant. I'm doing all right, thank you. You've got it, my boy. While I'm no fan of ants in my sugar, you have to admire their craftiness and work ethic. Maybe they're working so hard because even the sugar on the Monetary Express is extra fancy. Haha, perhaps. I must admit, it is a compelling motive. Alright, what else we got? Handmade items are such a luxury. Alright, leave the room. It's nice seeing someone enjoy this game so much. I love these games so much. And I like doing all the voices too. That's even more fun. Remember, Luke, we're here to find the Elysian box, so don't get sidetracked. You don't have to tell me twice. Now, why don't we start our search by investigating the train? The professor and Luke decide to explore the Monetary Express. Oh, hello. I hear the rooms at the front of the train are so super fancy that the doorknobs are made of gold. But no one's allowed in except for really rich people. So, misters, are you really rich? Because if you are, you can go see the super duper fancy rooms. Super duper fancy rooms, eh? That none but the extremely wealthy can enter. If our young friend is correctly informed, there must be a set of deluxe rooms in the next car. Wow, I'd sure like to see those. I bet they're utterly fantastic. Let's go backwards, though. Oh! Okay, I guess we're... Oh, hello, Sammy. Hold it right there, man. Sammy Thunder says entrance to that car is for VIPs only, capiche? Now I know you'd like to sneak a peek, but the whole car's booked, so that's a no-go. I bet the kind of person who can rent out the whole car must be some kind of super tycoon. Indeed. I wonder what it must be like to have that much room to yourself on a train of this caliber. Well, for now, I suppose you'll just have to keep wondering, eh, Professor? Professor Layton doesn't like to be told no.
Yes, I suppose these accommodations will do. I do hope my darling
Babette, what a name.
will be pleased. That reminds me, I believe it's just in time for my sweet baby. I'm off to visit the dining car.
I'm going to say she's got a pet. Gosh, that lady was just the type I'd expect to see on the Monetary Express. Talk about rich and fancy. Quite, this train is full of many well-heeled patrons like the woman we just met. We must watch our deeds and words here. A formal setting demands formal manners, wouldn't you say? Absolutely, Professor. Oh, we can go in here. Just look at the craftsmanship of this picture, Luke. I'm almost certain it was hand-blown. Who knew that something as ordinary as a picture could be so fancy? What could be more relaxing than sitting in your suite with a cold beverage on watching the sunset? Ah, and speaking of beverages, or in this case, deadly beverages, have I got a puzzle for you. Let me at it, Professor. I won't fail you like the ant puzzle, I promise. Pitchers and poison. The two men known here as 1 and 2 are playing a strange game. First, both men put their empty pitchers on the table. Next, the judge brings a pitcher filled with purple poison and places it in either spot A or spot B. The judge then starts shifting the poison from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. After moving the liquid 55 times, the owner of the poison-filled pitcher must drink its contents. If you were the judge and secretly wanted one to win, would you place the poison-filled pitcher down in spot A or spot B? Oh, wait a minute. This is the whole evens and odds thing, yes? Judge brings a pitcher filled with purple poison, place it in either spot A or spot B. Start shifting the poison from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. So yeah, it's going to constantly go back and forth. You're starting on 1, and the first pour is going to go to 2. And then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, I think you want it A? No, you want 1 to win. So, hold on. This wording is going to be tricky. Because you're pouring it the first time into the opposing pitcher. Which technically, if you actually started on the second one, being poured into one, the person who would be drinking at one would be the one to drink the poison. So it's got to be A.
Let's see if this works.
Oh my god! Well, there goes my 50-50.
Looks like I botched that one.
Ooh, that hurts. Just give me. I'd rather have the answer of why it is B.
That was almost too easy.
Why is it B? Yeah. Wait, what? The liquid changes pitchers 55 times, which is an odd number of pours. Regardless of where you set down your pitcher, whichever pitcher sits in the middle of the three will always contain the poison. Oh, they're setting up next to each other like that. Oh, therefore, in order one to win, the poison-filled pitcher must go in spot B, because doing so will put 2's pitcher in the middle, thus guaranteeing the poison ends up in his pitcher. Oh, you put them in a row, grab it, you start with the middle one, then the far left one, and so on. So, okay, I get it. I was thinking of the pitchers facing each other. Excellent work. Now let's press on. We mustn't stand around all day. Yeah, sometimes puzzles are good, sometimes puzzles get me. Trying to see if there's any coins around. Nope, no coins. Lots of people! Who do we talk to first? Oh, there's only one person I guess we could talk to, the one that's moving. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but I'm afraid all the seats in our fine establishment are taken right now. What a pity. Indeed it is, sir. But while you wait for a table, may I interest you in a puzzle? Dining couples. 4 couples sit elbow to elbow in a crowded dining car. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. The Jonases are sitting by the aisle. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor sits beside his wife. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. Using the information above, can you determine where Mrs. Hadley is sitting? Ew, this is a dirty question. Jonases are sitting by the aisle. I'm gonna say C and G, because this one here looks like a man. So, yeah, let's say C and G are the Jonases. So you know what? We're gonna do a memo. Jonases. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor sits beside his wife. Mustachio, right here, only one. So, we'll do O for O'Connor, and you're Mrs. O'Connor. Mr. Lambert sits across from his wife. You are the only one that's sitting across, so Lambert and Lambert. And you're the male, so you would be Mrs. Hadley. E. Oh my god. E! There we go. I thought I had to circle the E, but no, I had to circle the gigantic head.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's right. Since the mustachioed Mr. Connor is sitting beside his wife, both couples on the left must be sitting beside their spouses. Since Mr. Lambert is sitting across from his wife, he must be sitting at the right table. The Jonases are sitting next to the aisle, so they must be C and G. With everyone else identified, only have the Hadleys to deal with. They are represented by E and F. No one got the big brain. That's exactly right, sirs. They say that nothing whets the appetite like a hearty puzzle. Oh, and it appears the table is just opened up. Allow me just a moment to tidy it up, and then I will be happy to escort you to your seats. Great, I'm starving. Oh, Good, our table is finally ready. We'll just be taking our seats then. Madame, please wait just a moment. You see, these passengers have been here much longer. Nonsense! We'll not hear another word of this! You take these people before us? We are insulted! I do apologize, madam. It's simply that these gentlemen arrived before you. We will not be kept waiting, do you understand? Not a single second! Now, out of our way! What a bitch! Madam! Talk about pushy. I do apologize, sirs. There's a lovely observation deck on the last car of the train. May I suggest that you spend a few minutes there while we prepare a new table for you, since that overly huge bitch took yours. No need for apologies, my good man. Your job is not an easy one. We'll go see the deck and return in a bit. Psst. Here's a vial of laxative to put into her tea. Put it in as soon as we leave. I hope you joke, woman. Goodness me, no need to look so proud about. Don't you know what blah, 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 blah. Don't you know that ladies always go first? Especially ladies of a certain class like me. I'm not sure if class is the word she meant to use there. Class all your own, huh? Wow, just look at all the stuff there is to eat. Yes, it seems that the Momentary Express is a first-class operation, right down to the kitchen. Oh my, passengers in the kitchen? I'm sorry, but we just can't have that. Oh, his name is Macaroon. Wearing those dirty clothes of yours in here would earn me a health code violation, you know. I'll have you know that there's nothing at all dirty about our clothes, sir. Say what you like, short stack, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm running a kitchen here. Did you stop to think about what could happen if icky outside germs made it in here because of you? I see your point. Terribly sorry for the intrusion and any worry we may have caused you, good sir. Oh, all right. I'm sorry too, sir. Wait, what's that? Chubby hamster! Professor, look here. It looks like our friend the cook has been keeping a pet in the kitchen. And to think, he was lecturing us about germs. Oh boy, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. Or the hamster, I should say. Believe me, I know it's not okay to keep a pet in the kitchen. But well, he's my only friend, see? Fear not, he's the only rodent I've got to talk to here. My, he certainly is generously proportioned, isn't he? You said he's a hamster, yes? That's right, a hamster, the noblest member of the animal kingdom. See, when I first started working here, I needed someone to keep me company, so I bought him. This thing is, I fed him all the table scraps we take back, which makes for a diet that's a bit, rich. He's really put on the pounds, and if he doesn't get in shape, it could really be bad for his health. The poor little guy. Nah, never overfeed your pets. That's why I want you to ask something of you, boy. Would you mind holding on to my friend for a little while? When he's here with me, I can't help but feed him. But those scraps of pastry and pasta add up. So you're saying you want us to hold on to him and help him shape up? Sounds like a great idea to me. I mean, what do you think, Professor? Can we please keep him for a little while? Well, I do believe that helping those in need, rodent or not, is the duty of every true gentleman. Please give the hamster a tiny hat. Please give the hamster a tiny hat. We'd be happy to take custody of this hamster for the time being. Oh, thank you so much. Hearing that is a real load off my shoulders. The hamster minigame has been added to the junk. Chubby hamster. You can access the hamster minigame by tapping the hamster icon inside the professor's trunk, or by poking the live hamster in the tummy. Like the Pillsbury Doughboy! Because that's what I want to do. Oh, and one more thing. Since we won't be seeing each other for a while, please give him this apple, will you? He loves them so. You got a new hamster toy. An apple. Food is a toy. Oh, I'm gonna miss my little guy. Please take good care of him. Don't worry, he's in good hands. What's your hamster's name? Ooh! What do I name the chubby little boy? Boggles the mind. Wait, will this fit? Please tell me it'll fit. C H. Nope. U N G U. Come on. Yes! His name is Chungus! Yes! Perfect! Hamtaro would have been a good name too, but I named him Chungus. Okay, little guy. From now on, anywhere I go, you go too. Squeak. Or in this case, squawk. Squeak, squawk. I don't like that. It's squeak, squeak. Haha, it appears that your special talent with animals has earned you a new friend, Luke. I think so too, Professor. Oh, okay. I thought it was about to be Chunks. Nope, Chungus. Cute little Chungus. Although I was watching a video earlier today for a Game Boy Advance game called Hamtaro that Proton John was playing at the time. But yeah, I'm surprised Hamtaro did not click in my head quickly enough. Oh, I'm gonna miss my little guy. Please take good care of him. Don't worry, he's in good hands. Congratulations, we didn't get a puzzle, but we got a big old fat chubby hamster. Hello. Welcome aboard, sirs. May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or a scrumptious snack? Thank you, but I don't think we need any snacks right now. Of course you don't. And I put on my best smile for nothing. Since we've got this ritzy dining car on board, most people get their chow there. With competition like that, it's hard to sell even a cup of tea. I'm so bored. I've got a while until my shift ends, so help me pass the time with this puzzle, would you? Pancake stacks. Oh, this is Towers of Catan, if I'm right. Here's a tasty puzzle for you. Your task is to take that big stack of pancakes on the left plate and move them to the plate on the far right. In doing so, however, you need to follow these rules. You can move only one pancake at a time. A pancake can never rest on another pancake smaller than itself. Feel free to shift things around as much as you like and to use the middle plate in completing the puzzle. Yummy pancakes. Did it. Did it.
Just
That was easy.
give it to me. Piece of cake.
More like piece of pancake. Delicious! The solution can be achieved in as few as 7 moves. How many moves did it take you? This puzzle is actually a variant of the famous Tower of Hanoi puzzle, a brain teaser invented by a French mathematician over 100 years ago. I thought it was Towers of Catan. Huh. Whoa, check out the brain on you, kiddo. So listen, our next stop is in this dinky little 2-cow village called Dropstone, right? There's like nothing there. I sure wish we could stop somewhere more exciting for a change. But I guess that's working a job for you. Sometimes you just have to deal with crippling boredom. Well, boo-hoo for you. Looks like no one's here right now. Let's check back later. This train is huge, jeez. I've heard of Settlers of Catan. Maybe I mixed the two together. Also, Granny Riddleton. She was in the past 2 games that we played. Say, Professor, Does that little shack over there seem familiar to you? Indeed, unless I'm mistaken, this must be the residence of you-know-who. I have a feeling she'll be a big help to us again. Aw, she's not around? Dang. Also, I heard thunder. Is it raining right now? Oh, crap. Yeah, I didn't know there was raining. Dang. Did I just go in that one? Yes. Still gotta go this way. My, what a lovely deck. Wow, this is the best. This breeze feels great. Indeed, and the scenery is simply breathtaking. Look, Luke, you can see a lake over there. The sky is so blue, and just look at those trees fly by. Now that's what I call a view. It is quite amazing, Luke. Goodness, all this talk of pristine scenery reminded me of a puzzle I heard once. Why don't you try it? Trees in the forest. Ooh. The forest below contains 4 different types of trees. Use your stylus to draw dividers in the forest so that you form 4 different sections. Each section should contain 1 of each type of tree, and all the trees must be connected either horizontally or vertically, but not diagonally. Alright. This is going to be a thorn in my side. These 3 pine trees. Well, already... Wait a minute. How do? There we go. I was like, why am I not drawing lines? Oh, I just have to border them off. I don't have to actually make a square. Okay. I was cooking. How's it going? It's going pretty good. 1 or 2 puzzles stumped me, but we're definitely making headway. I think I just got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it.
Here goes.
No, what?
Well, I'm stumped.
Where did I screw up? A thorn in your side. Don't you mean a needle? Where did I screw up? Oh, I realized what I screwed up with. God, I'm an idiot. I boxed these 2 in together. I have to be more careful. I should not have jumped the gun like that. There. Now it should be good. Okay, different tree, different tree, different tree, different tree. There.
Here goes.
Fix my mistake. A pine needle. I know. The freaking pines. Funny though, if you ever get down the shore, there's those trees that have like these really prickly pine cones. They're pointy like pine trees, but they're not pine trees. And they hurt. That's exactly it. Well done the second time around, Luke. Well, did you expect any less, Professor? Wow, it feels so nice out here. I almost forgot we're supposed to be searching for the Elysian box. I can't say I believe you, Luke. That box led the doctor to his death. Come what may, I will solve this mystery. Of course. I think we finally have a good grasp of this train's layout. I think it's high time we began a proper investigation. Okay, Professor, let's get to it. The Professor and Luke decide to continue their investigation of the train. And I see we have a balled up piece of paper. Look at that, someone's left rubbish on the deck here. Can you believe that? Some people have the worst manners. Unfortunately, you see that all the time in this day and age. People just love just to toss their trash or whatever, like their cigarette butts right out the window, or toss their potato chip bag or whatever on the ground while they're walking. You can't just put it in your pocket and toss it in the garbage when you get home. It's so rude. The ones that are like spiky balls? They're not balls. They're pine cone shaped, but they're green. The pine cones are actually green. And they aren't spaced either. They're kind of fused together. Listen here, Luke. A true gentleman cleans up after himself and others should the need arise. What do you say we take care of this mess? Taking out the trash. 45 puzzles. Ooh, 45 picker. Ah, it's one of these! Ugh! Put that garbage into the trash can where it belongs. Use your stylus, move the blocks obstructing your path, and slide the clump of garbage all the way into the can at the bottom of the screen. Okay, I could do it inside the can. No, so tells me that's not gonna be right. Crap. Restart. I feel that's correct. But I think I need this out. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. This should give me more wiggle room. Theoretically. Crud. I got it further, but now I'm wedged. Okay, good. Good. We got progress going, yes. Oh, I'm close. What am I messing up with here? Urgh. If I had this out of the way, I can get it down there. Wait. Can't you just throw out the brick too? Just kind of shove the lid like really, really hard? Restart again. Damn it. Alright, that goes there. These get pushed up. Well, one of them. wonder if I need to get one of the yellow blocks in there. Yeah. Alright, so do that. I play this shifting game to the best of my ability. Okay, we got the solid one in there. I just have to figure out how to get you out. These puzzles are fun. They can be fun, but at the same time, they can be irritating. Wait! Yes! After 171 moves, yes!
To test my theory.
Don't hire me as a garbage collector.
Leave no puzzle unsolved.
Spick and span. If you really know how to work it, you can complete this puzzle as few as 29 moves. Did you break 29 moves? If you did, you must suck. Oh, and don't forget, trash belongs to the trash can, not on the street. Damn straight. Aw, Snake, thank you for the victory. There's no more trash cluttering up that amazing view. Wonderful, isn't it? Keeping up a place neat really brightens it up. Alright. So now continue exploring the Hello.
There's nothing like travel by
Beluga.
rail to put a spring in your step.
I couldn't agree more.
It felt fitting. That's why I have that victory redeemed right there.
And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fine as yours, Mr. Beluga.
Oh, this is his train.
So you know my name, do you?
But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London. I've seen your face in the papers more than a few times.
Oh, is that so now? I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me.
The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side.
Ah.
I've heard tales of this train's grandeur, so I decided it was time to experience it firsthand.
Well, isn't that something? It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton, was it? Oh my, just look at how late it's gotten.
Meaning he is not interested in you.
Do enjoy your time aboard.
Freaking snooty little... No Granny Riddleton yet. Dang it, where is Granny Riddleton? She's like one of the best Layton characters of all. Why don't we head back to the dining car now, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite. The Professor and Luke decide to visit the dining car a second time. Welcome back, sirs. My deepest apologies for the long wait. Let me show you to your seats. All right, it's finally time to eat. My sentiments exactly. Wow, look at all these choices. It's enough to make my head spin. Oh, look over there. There's some sort of commotion going on. You call this hearty cuisine? I call it slop. You're saying we actually serve this to our customers? I'll remake it right away, sir. Fair. Get this mess out of my sight this instant. But of course, I'm very sorry to have displeased you so. And another thing, look at these vases in that picture. Utterly tacky. Replace them immediately. But sir, that piece is quintessential work by the world-renowned. I don't care if it's the Queen of England painted on it. Replace it and be quick about it. Yes, of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements at once. Hey, it's that same man we saw earlier. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so bossy. And loud. That would be Mr. Beluga, I believe. You just spoke with him, Layton! You can't say I believe. You just spoke to Beluga. It's too bad that picture wasn't to his taste. I think it's marvelous. And, speaking of pictures, Luke, have I got a puzzle for you. Number 10. A work of art. The drawing below is made up of curved lines that intersect to create sections. If you want to color in the entire canvas so that no section touches the side of a section with the same color, what's the fewest number of colors you can use? You can use a color as many times as you want, as long as it doesn't touch any area with the same color. Yeah, I know about that. Fewest number of colors. Do I have to go by the process of mixing colors? Yes, so... What's the fewest number of colors you can use? So let's see, if we use the ever-common red, blue, yellow, that makes 3 other colors. Green, purple, and orange. So, red, blue, green, yellow. Or wait a minute. Wait. What if I could do it in just 2? Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Yeah, let me try something. Alright, let's try saying we are having red cans and blue cans. So red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Ooh. You can't do it in 2, unfortunately. So maybe there has to be 3. Because here's 2, and I'm going to end up doubling on a color. And if I did blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, I would end up with the same issue. So no matter what, you would need to throw in a 3rd color. So red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green. Wait a minute. Red. Yeah, because it would only be like the corner here. I don't think they count that. Bottom right might mess it up. Bottom right. Maybe if I work from the middle out. Red, blue, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, because I think I'm safe when it comes to like these little corners here. This here would be blue. Green. Oh, no, not green here. Shoot. So it would have to be blue. Red. Green. Red. Blue. Green. Blue. Red. Blue. Green. Red. Oh. I see an issue here. Maybe it'd be simpler if you start from one color and see what spaces you can fill without overlapping sides, then move up from there. I'm also seeing this one spot here. This one. Like, this one. It's getting touched by all three. So, you would need 4. Because this side is touching into here, this one's touching into here, and this one's touching into here. There would be no way just to do a red, a blue, or a green. You have to have a 4th. So I think it's 4. I'm gonna go 4.
Let's see if this works.
No.
Well, I'm stumped.
So, is it Oh, no, wait a minute. Two paint cans to make 4 colors.
Just leave it to me.
What the hell?
Oops, that wasn't right.
What the frig? Fewest number of colors you can use. Maybe it is 3 then. You know, let's try 3. I'm gonna kick myself if it is 3.
Here goes.
No, I should have gone with my first
Layton's
answer.
apprentice strikes again.
Yeah. One of them had to have a 3rd color. One pesky area in the lower left corner requires a 3rd color to complete. Ugh. Nyah. Nyah. Expertly solved, Luke. After a puzzle like that and a lovely meal, I could use a break. Let's head back to our room. Oh, I think I know what this is. Hello there. Sorry to interrupt your game, but there's something important you should know. As you progress through the story, some puzzles will disappear from their original locations. These puzzles are then moved to Granny Riddleton's shack, where you can solve them whenever you want. Okay then, here's the first set of puzzles to be sent to the shack. If no puzzles appear on the next screen, it means there are no unsolved puzzles to send right now. Oh, missed one strip of paper. Return to their room in car 3. Now, what do we have here? My boy! My sweet little boy! You've got to do something right this instant! Search the entire train! Madam, please calm down so I can understand the situation. Oh, Inspector Chelmy. I had no idea you were on board. If it isn't Mr. Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk. I have other matters to attend to, namely a missing boy. It seems this woman's child has gone off somewhere, and I suppose you've seen him around. No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys. My little boy wandered off, and he hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wit's end, worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand that you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy. She's been going on like this for the moment I walked in. I understand your concern, madam. My friend and I will be glad to lend you a hand in your search. We'll have the best chance of recovering your boy if we set out searching immediately. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. Now, go find my boy already. Tell him Mommy's worried about him. It seems the only clues we have to go on are the shoe the tyke left behind and his name, Tom. I've tried to squeeze more details from the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding I search the entire train. It's a little tiny booty. This is one of Tom's shoes? It's positively tiny, isn't it? Yes, I find it quite curious myself, Luke. What's strange is that I don't think most children with feet that size can even walk yet. Tom's shoe. Tom. While riding on the Voluntary Express, Babbitt's little boy Tom manages to disappear. If the shoe he left behind is any indication, Tom must be a very young child. Where can a child that small have wandered off to on his own? Decide to help search for Tom, Babbitt's little boy. Hello, Chummy. It was certainly a surprise to see you on board, Inspector. May I ask what brings you here? During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late doctor's diary. Its pages detail the doctor's final days, which led me to this train. But since the investigation is none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, right now, finding that lost child is my top priority. However, since all I have to go on is a shoe and a name, this search will be an uphill battle. I have to smell the shoe for clues. Luke and I would be glad to offer our assistance in the matter. Oh, I'm sure you would. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got quite the reputation for poking your nose into other people's business. But before I let you in on my case, show me your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle. Number 20, the shoe store thief. A woman in a shoe store Oh, no, it's math! Vay, where are you when I need you? A woman in a shoe store pays for a pair of $30 shoes with a $50 bill. The clerk doesn't have change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the $50 bill. He then gives the woman her change. A while later, the clerk next door comes into the shoe store complaining that the bill she got from the shoe clerk was counterfeit. The mortified shoe clerk gives the other shopkeeper a $50 bill of his own in apology. Both the woman with the fake bill and the shoes she took are gone. In total, how much did the shoe store clerk lose in dollars? Ugh. This felt disgusting while just mouthing it. Alright. We're gonna memo this. Pays for a pair of $30 shoes with a $50 bill. So shoes are $30. So he goes to the shop next door to break the $50 bill. He then gives the woman her change. So the $50 was brought over. God. Think. Alright. He breaks the $50 bill, and he gets 20 and gives it to her. Complaining that a mortified shoe clerk gives the other shopkeeper a $50 bill of his own. So she paid with a $50 counterfeit bill. Takes it over, loses the 50, gets the 20, and gives it to the girl for change. But he kept the 30. Right? Ugh. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. I think... How many hint coins do I have? Had the shoe clerk not gone next door to get change, she might never have realized he lost money. What? The clerk doesn't have change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the 50. He then gives the woman her change. The bill is counterfeit. A mortified shoe clerk gives the other shopkeeper 50. Both the woman with the fake... The value of the shoes is $30, yes. Both the woman with the fake bill and the shoes she took are gone. Alright, grabs the 50, goes there, breaks the 50 down. He keeps the 30 from that. Gives the 20 to the girl. Then the store clerk comes back, says it's counterfeit. He pulls a 50 from his register. If anyone knows the answer, I definitely don't mind if you guys want to blurt it out. This is stumping me like really bad. And that first hint is worrisome. Had the shoe clerk not gone next door to get change, she might never have realized he lost money. 100. He lost 100? How did he lose 100? Wait a minute. Shoes plus change plus bracelet 50. Yes! I was forgetting about that! Lost $30 because the person took the shoes. Lost $20 from the change. And the original 50. So it would be 100. Because not only does he have to replace the 50, he has to replace what money he had gotten to break down. I am not good at math.
This puzzle solved.
It is apparently not 100 either.
Oh, my. one is quite formidable.
Huh. So it's not 100. Which it would have made sense because you had to return the money that you had used to break down the bill. Could you read the clues? Yes. A woman in a shoe store pays for a pair of $30 shoes with a $50 bill. The clerk doesn't have change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the $50 bill. He then gives the woman her change. A while later, the clerk next door comes into the shoe store complaining that the bill she got from the shoe store clerk was counterfeit. The mortified shoe clerk gives the other shopkeeper a $50 bill of his own in apology. Both the woman with the fake bill and the shoes she took are gone. In total, how much did the shoe store clerk lose in dollars? And Snake made a good point of he had to replace the 50 along with replacing the money he had gotten to break down initially, which would have been her change and the price of the shoes that were sold. So it sounded fine in my mind if it was going to be 100. Unless he never returned the 30. Because it only says he replaced the $50 bill. So if he replaced the 50 and the $20 bill and the girl are gone because he had already paid the girl's change, that would mean he would still have the $30 in his pocket, right? So he actually lost 70.
Consider this puzzle solved.
No, it's not that either.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
I swear if this is like a trick question, like when he went to go next door, what if the girl ransacked his freaking cash register or something? I need another hint. In the end, the shoe clerk essentially passed back the 50 he got from the shopkeeper next door, so he neither lost nor gained money from these interactions. So he neither lost nor gained money. Because the bill was counterfeit, meaning he wouldn't have any value. So 50? Yeah, it's only saying how much he lost. She lost money too. How the hell was that an 8?
This should do the trick.
Okay.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Well done. The shoes the customer made off with cost 30, and the change the shoe clerk gave her cost him 20, bringing the shoe clerk's total losses to 50. The shoe clerk received 50 in a real money when he swapped the fake bill for change, but had to return the same $50 when the counterfeit bill was discovered. This means these two transactions effectively canceled each other out. Alright, fine. Alright, time to head out. Quartzy, And Jet, you two be safe driving. It seems your fame isn't as highly undeserved. Good luck with the puzzles. Thank you! Nevertheless, this is my case, so I'll be searching for Tom alone. Search on your own if you like, but don't get your hopes up. Looks like no one's here right now. Let's check back later. Ew! Ew! You're like that dude from Lord of the Rings, but with fancier clothes. Ew. Excuse me, madam. Have you seen a small boy wandering around here? He would be missing a shoe. You are a madam, aren't you?
No, can't say I have. I'd certainly remember if I had seen a shoeless little boy.
I see. Well, thank you very...
Oh, but while you're on the topic of shoes, maybe you could help out with a little predicament of my own.
The shoe maze. Here's a maze that's made up of shoes. Your task is to travel from start to goal. You may only travel horizontally or vertically one space at a time, and you must alternate between left and right shoes every step. Also, you may not pass through any of the walls in the maze. Tap each space one at a time to highlight the path you want to take. If you make a misstep, you can deselect that space by tapping it again. Alright, so left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, nope, left, right. Left, right. Maybe from this way? Right, left, 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 right, left.
And now to test my theory. Ha! Wonderful.
Good job. That was some pretty fancy footwork.
Well, color me surprised. You've got quite the noodle under that hat, don't you? Yeah!
Oh, I haven't saved in a little while, have I? Oh man, I'm dog food.
What's the matter, mister?
Well, oh hey. Okay, so I snuck into my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? Thing is, then I dropped it. I've been here trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I've only found one. That's quite a predicament. Yeah, and if word gets out about this wrecked camera, I'm gonna get major flack from the boss man. Whoa, brain flash coming. Dig this. I'm gonna give you this busted hunk of junk. You do with it what you want. Just get rid of the thing, will you? Okay, catch you on the flip side.
What? Hey, come back here.
The camera minigame has been added to the trunk. You got a squarish part. Used to rebuild the camera in the professor's trunk. The camera icon has been added to the trunk. Reassemble the broken parts of the camera there. To access the minigame, touch the trunk icon, then touch the camera icon. Okay. I know you're itching to see what's behind that door, but you can't go backstage without a pass.
What if we just took a really quick peek?
No can do, little guy. You need a ticket to do that. I'll tell you what, your pal Sammy Thunder has a puzzle that'll take your mind off that door. Check it. Yeah! Train ride. No, not more math. I don't want more math. An unknown number of people are riding a train. At the first station the train pulls into, 1/6 of the people on board get off. At the next station, 1/5 of the remaining passengers get off. This pattern continues so that at the next stations, 1/4 get off, then a third, then a half. At the final station, all passengers remaining on the train exit as well. Assuming no one got on the train during the ride, what is the fewest number of people that could have been riding on the train when it set out? 6! It would be 6. Each stop, one person would get off. So, yeah, 6 people. Once one person gets off the first stop, it becomes 1/5, 1 out of 5, and then goes to 1 out of 4, so on and so forth. So, 6. 6.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
And I hate fractions, so I find that amazing. Good work. If you assume the train started out with 6 passengers, then only one person would have to get off each station. This puzzle can be really tough if you don't remember to reduce the number of people remaining on the train at each station along the way. And that's how that one goes. Well, show's over now, so move it, will ya? If the folks in here find other passengers hanging around outside their door, I'm gonna get an earful. Okay. Now, can we go back to that one room where someone wasn't in the room? Oh, actually, I never went back. So maybe we can go this way. Oh, there you are. Did you always have that thing on your head? Sweet, my baby boy. How can she sleep at a time like this? I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke, the sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put the poor lady at ease. Oh. Is everything all right, miss? I'm just fine, thank you. Excuse me. Say, does that lady seem kind of familiar to you? Should, she was in the first game. Yes, now that you mention it, something about her did seem rather familiar. There you are! Granny Riddleton!
Hello there, sonny boys. Ever get all knock-kneed and goose-bumpy from a terrifyingly hard puzzle? Well, have no fear. The beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton stands before you ready to help.
I should have known. Who else could this tiny house belong to? Hey, wait a second. What are you doing here anyway?
So you've heard of me, eh, Shorty? Good to know I'm still a hit with the youngins.
What do you mean? Of course I've heard of you. We met before, remember?
Nope. I suspect you've got the wrong granny, boy. Never seen you before. But you're here now, so that means you want to hear my spiel, right?
Not really.
Oh, no need to be so modest. Allow me to thank you for visiting me by bestowing a little tidbit of information on you. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor, lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. I imagine any puzzles you left behind have found their way to my hut as well, if you want to say hello. If my hut is empty, then you clever lads will just have to go out there and find some more puzzles. Now, why don't you take a peek inside the hut to see what's there? Not now.
You're new.
Oh, a passenger. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to get in the way of you using the deck.
You're not a passenger too?
Nah, I'm just a mechanic on the train. I ride along with her in case something goes funny. But as you might figure, she's as smooth as butter. Makes my job pretty easy. In fact, I got so much free time that I started making up puzzles. Want to take one for a test drive?
Number 25, Surviving in the Wild. After years of bad business, a local zoo has finally run out of money to feed its animals. Bellies rumbling from days with no food. The animals make a plan to escape the zoo. After prying open the bars on their rusted cages, all the animals attempt to find their way through the maze-like walls of the zoo to the exit. If this is how a zoo was made, then I would never visit. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Tap the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo. And then tap Submit to answer. Just remember, an animal shows its true colors in the wild. Memo time! Well, I can already see the lion is going to be making a meal of the rabbit. They careen into each other. Now, what else do we have here? The giraffe. The only other... Oh, no, wait. Actually, there's the tiger, too. Here's another predator. Nope, it's going to be eating the panda. That's not going to be going any further. I think the only one that's going to be able to make an escape is the giraffe. Wait. Go for the exit first. This is interesting. This is set up to where no one can escape. The tiger is stuck in here. The alligator is going to eat the panda. It's stuck there too. The giraffe is stuck in its location. Oh, no, wait a minute. Where does this way go? Yeah, it's still going to be stuck. The lion is going to eat the rabbit along the way. And then it's going to continue on to the exit. The only one that's going to make it is the lion.
And now to test my theory.
I am right!
And there we have it.
Sharp thinking. The only animal that will safely escape to freedom is the lion. While both the rabbit and the lion will make it as far as the path to the exit, the second the lion spots the rabbit, he's guaranteed to eat it.
Hey, what's the big idea? Don't you know it's hard to pass time with puzzles when you solve them that fast?
Well, boo-hoo to you, mister. Okay, that was her. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, take a look at this, Professor. It's food scraps, if I'm not mistaken. Do you suppose Tom wandered into the kitchen to grab something to eat? Well, it is possible, though if that's the case, the child certainly is lacking in the manners department. Alright, looks like we're going to the kitchen. What's this? Something's fallen behind those boxes. A hat. It appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I could reach it from here. Maybe the cap belongs to Tom. We certainly shouldn't rule out the possibility. Oh, hey, since we're on the subject of caps, have you heard of this one, Professor? Red caps. A preschool teacher had everyone in her class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps onto their heads and then said, "Okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at the hats all your friends are wearing. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red hats gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. In a class of 10 children, only some of the kids got red balloons. Knowing this, how many kids went home with a red balloon? Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red hats gets a red balloon. So it would be 6. 6 students would be able to see. Because the ones that are wearing the red hats won't be seeing anyone. Well, they'll be seeing the ones without red hats. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's 6.
This should do the trick.
And I'm right.
Ha! Wonderful.
That's right. Since you know only some of the children received red balloons, you also know that some children didn't receive them. If 5 or more children were wearing a red hat, every child in the class would get a red balloon. And if 3 or fewer children were wearing red hats, no one could take home a red balloon. Therefore, 4 children must have had red hats, meaning that 6 children received red balloons. Rats, I was sure I could stump you with that one. Better luck next time, Luke. For now, we'd better return to searching for that lost little boy. Oh, right. Yep, better get back to that. Now that you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a little space? Good question. It is a cute little hat, though. Oh, the chef's got a puzzle. Whew, that was bad, even for Mr. Beluga. You mean he's always blows up on you like that? Well, you know, me or someone else on the staff. The boss can be a real hard to please. I lost his voice. That's awful. You guys shouldn't have to put up with him bullying you like that. Well, the boss does have a point. After all, he made this railway what it is. He always says that a first-class train deserves first-class atmosphere. Heck, even the plates we use in the dining car are special order. The workmanship is amazing. Check out the details on the back. On your plate. The plate in front of you bears a mark made up of 2 nesting equilateral triangles. Can you puzzle out how many times bigger the larger triangle is when compared to the smaller one? If I can move this, like mentally, down here, I'd be able to use 3 of these triangles to make up this big one. Which, henceforth, would mean that this is 3 times its size.
Let's see if this works.
What?
Looks like I botched that one.
Is it twice the size? No, wait, I think I realized my mistake. Alright, moving it there. Yeah, I pictured immediately the Triforce in my head. You have to remember that once you put like a triangle here and here and here, you're gonna have the upside down triangle kind of empty. So maybe it's 4 times the size. Because it's definitely, it can't be 2.
Here goes.
There we go, that was my mistake.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
That's right, if you think to flip the little triangle around as shown, it should only take a moment to realize that 4 of the small triangles will fit the larger one. Yep. And I had forgotten to mentally make the triangle in the middle of the Triforce. Well, small flub up. Gosh, you've really got an eye for this kind of thing. What exactly do you think Mr. Beluga doesn't like about these plates? You got me there. I guess rich people are just fickle. Oh! You guys weren't here before.
Whoa there, young fellow. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here.
Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we are searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this?
Oh, sweetie, I think they might be talking about that darling cutie pie we just passed by, remember?
Oh, yes, yes. He was cute one, he was. Small and very clever looking, I'd say.
So you did see Tom, then? He's been missing a while now.
I didn't know whether he was a girl or a boy, truth be told. Tom's a right nice name, though.
Oh, pish posh, dear. I bet my best mall walkers it was a girl who passed by our room.
Yes, now that you mention it, I had a feeling that Scamp might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, who can really tell, eh?
Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore.
What? I hate to say it, but it looks like this hot lead just turned cold, Professor. On the contrary, Luke, we may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information. What do you mean, Professor? You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. So I had to return to the site of Tom's disappearance. I'm gonna say back at the ladies' room. Oh, here. Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child?
So you two are still flipping over furniture to find that tyke,
Do you mean to say that the child has been found?
No, not at all. What I'm saying is that the child is no longer on this train. I've asked everyone aboard, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child either got off earlier or fell for the train.
Fell off?
Yes, it's entirely plausible, given the way children love to run amok.
Man, you like to jump to conclusions real quick.
When you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster.
Well, I should smack you for that!
I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search.
Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are mounted high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed?
All right, I'll humor you. So tell me, Layton, where do you think this elusive ankle-biter got off to?
That I can't say, but something tells me we've made a rather large misassumption here.
Oi, there's just no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing will come of it, I tell you.
Such a schmo. An absolutely huge schmo. The food is not there anymore. It's gonna be Granny Rilton. Don't want you. Where was the scene? Try the kitchen? Well, we already found the hat. I don't think there's anything more for us here. Okay. So where's the scene? Oh! Dun dun dun! What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted. It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while. You too, then. I've been feeling that same sensation myself. Do you think that someone might be tailing us? It's certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. You mean like another shoe? That's unusual. Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor? It certainly does. But the strange thing is that it's for the same foot as the shoe we found earlier. So it is. Aha! Yeah, it's gotta be an animal. It's gotta be a pet. So then, Tom must be... Ho 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 ho! Luke, I do believe we've both made a faulty assumption. What exactly do you mean? Recall for a moment the events that have unfolded thus far. Let's see. We found a tiny shoe on the floor. That's right, a shoe small enough for a baby. And then there was the cap we found in the kitchen. But it was lodged in such a tiny corner, I don't know how Tom could have wormed his way back there. Correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than myself on the train. That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Luke, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, all the while you've been searching for Tom, we've assumed that he's a small boy. But what if that assumption proves false? What if we've been wrong from the start? I think I see what you're going at, Professor. The second shoe was the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, then Tom must be... Who is Tom, really? Professor Layton has a feeling that Tom may not be the child we suspect him to be. Move the L-shaped pieces around into a plus shape in the middle of the board in a way that sheds some light on Tom's true identity. It's a dog. It's a little pupper. Move the L shape into a plus shape. Oh, I get it. Okay. So these things are going to have to go in the four corners. Sneaky game. Very sneaky. I gotta get the other one over there. Okay, those are in place. But I've also locked myself in. Sort of. I don't want to move these square ones too much. At this point, I may not have much choice. Oh! I think we're good. This is the plus shape, right? Oh, middle of the board. Okay, so it's got to scooch over some. There, and there.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
Good work. That's a scrawny dog, jeez. Tom is a dog. Do you recall the girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect that small dog was our friend Tom. So if we track down that girl, we'll find Tom. Professor and Luke decide to search for a young woman holding a little dog. A little puppy. A little woofy boy. You're new.
Hey, looky here. You guys have solved at least 12 puzzles. I applaud ya. Heartily. I can't see how I could dislike a couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh? Nope, that's not the answer. Whew, this one's gonna weigh heavy on my mind, I tell you. Now, what's with you two? What can I do for you?
We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description?
Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. It was headed to the back of the train, I think.
Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way.
Now hold it right there, Top Hat. I see how it is. Get old Grousley to answer your question, and then scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know, so the way I figure it, you should at least lend a fella a hand.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you needed our help. How may we be of service?
There's this puzzle that's been on my mind for ages now. Maybe I'll have better luck with it. Want to try? Humph.
Clouds and sky. A man sitting next to you on the train shows you a picture he's drawn. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Can you figure out how much of it is made up of clouds compared to the area that's made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you can use to work this out. How much of the area is sky versus clouds? Alright, so a figure of 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line right through the middle. Do a line there. A line there. A line there. And a line here. Alright, so square 1, square 10, all blue. Next thing I want to see if there's like inverse color. Yeah, like this. This and this match up with each other. So 2 and 6 match. 7 and 4 match. 3 and 9 match. And 8 and 5, I believe, match. I think. I might need to remember this one more time just to be sure. Yeah, that's it. It's clear cut 50-50. Five and 5. Done.
And now to test my theory.
What?
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
No, that's... That should have been right. No. It's not right. I see where I flubbed up. These two corners here are both blue. Meaning it's going to be a 6-4 ratio.
This should do the trick.
There we go.
And
I jumped out of the car before the car came to a stop. Nice job. The key here is to use the studs surrounding the picture to divide it up. Once you do that, it should be clear that B and F, C and I, D and G, and E and H are all simply pairs of the same drawings with the color reversed. This means that in these 8 areas, there are 4 squares of sky and 4 squares of clouds. The remaining 2 squares, A and J, are solid blue. So in the end, there are 6 squares of sky and 4 squares of clouds.
Ah, so that's how you do it. You've got quite a head on your shoulders, don't you? Now, as to that girl you were asking about, she's probably on the observation deck behind me.
Oh, we got a piece of the camera. Yay! Oh, wow. That's a nice animation. Words I know good. It's Flora.
Excuse me.
Whoa! Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Flora, what are you doing here?
From the
I'm
first
sorry.
game.
It's just, well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
Aw,
Professor?
I get that.
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
Yes.
Yeah, extra careful about a box that when you open it, kills you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's the dog we saw earlier. Quick, grab him. Yep. Well, I'll be. Tom wasn't a boy at all. Oh, right you are, Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner. Oh, I suppose I'll just be going now. Don't be ridiculous. Come along now. Yay, Flora's now coming with us. The professor, Luke, and Flora decide to bring Tom back to his owner, Babette. She doesn't deserve a lovable pet, but we're gonna be nice gentlemen and return her. Him. Oh, thank heavens you're all right! My sweet little Tommy boy! I've missed you so! Yip, yip!
This is Tom. We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut.
How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some common street mongrel?
Lost dogs are no matter for Scotland Yard. The next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton. We've got real cases to solve.
You got it, Inspector. Don't you walk away from me! I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners! Well, enough of that! Welcome back, sweetie! Where did my little Tommykins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and been holding him for ransom! Perhaps we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps. Good idea, my boy. I do believe a reward is in order. Here I know it's quite generous, but I insist. You got a new hamster toy. Thanks. I hear we'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone. How much longer until we get there, Professor? I'm not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make time pass faster. Let's rest while we can. Solved! The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to return to their quarters for the time being. Alright, so let's return to our hindquarters. Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time? Well, until I found that little dog, I'd just been relaxing in my room. Really? You've got your own room? Sure I do. It's the middle one in the third car. Wow, you do know that's the room right next to ours, don't you? You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty. My word, why is the train stopped? What's going on?
Samuel, you dolt! What did you do this time? Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a damn train like just sitting on the track. Until we can move that thing out of our way, we're not going anywhere, man. Then get your rear in gear and move it now. I won't have your laziness tarnishing the military brand. But I'm just the opposite. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, gear-headed to handle this? Besides, train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it? I will not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, Uncle. Uncle? I might be your uncle, but I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such. Okay, alright, sure, whatever you say, Mr. President. Find what stopped the train. Bah! I'm too nice to that indolent, scruffy nephew of mine. All the louse does is complain.
I mean, you complain probably all of it, not even him. What seems to be the problem here?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this gigantic freight train parked on the track, and it's blocking our way. Clearance to the track is gonna take some time, so just, sit back with something fizzy and wait.
I see. Can I lend you a hand?
For real? Oh, yeah, that'd be way helpful. You think you'll find a way to move the train blocking the track so we can, get a move on? Step aside now. We're not going anywhere until that train moves off the track. Until we get this car out of the way, the Military Express isn't going anywhere.
Train swap. Swap the positions of the two trains along the tracks. Move the cars one at a time and make sure that the numbers by the side of the track match the numbers on each car. Okay. Alright, this seems simple enough. I have to imagine what kind of zaniness they're actually moving the cars in reality. Like, just seeing all these caboose, just cars just getting lifted in all random spots and like, who is doing all this work? Alright, now... 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And now to test my theory.
Done and done.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's right. Now hurry back to the train. It's behind schedule as it is. Hopefully, we should be able to continue our journey now.
Yep, I reckon we're good here. Give me just a second, we'll be up and running again.
Beep, beep. We're finally moving again. It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone. I wonder if we'll find any useful information there. I hope so. And we got a round part. And we missed some puzzles. And we're going to save our game. And I think I'm going to be calling it here. Oh, although we got a cutscene. 1 sec. Aw, that's a quaint little village. I wouldn't mind living in a place like that. Neighborhood that size, but open nature all around you. That'll be just fantastic. Welcome to Dropstone. 50th anniversary. The country village of Dropstone. That sudden stop back there done a number on our brakes, so we're stopping here for repairs. We got at least 3 hours till we be ready to roll, so why don't you catch the local sides? capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village. The professor, Luke, and Flora decide to take in the sights around Dropstone. Alright. We're going to save it here. Find a raid target for tonight. Let's see who's on. Wow. Not a whole lot are on. I'll just do random. My usual person I like to raid. Alright, so this is the start of our next Layton adventure, and I hope everyone looks forward to more. So, until next time, everyone, have a great day and a great night, and I'll see you all next time.